Every stablecoin you hold is an interest-free loan to its issuer. Understand that sentence and you understand the entire economics of this industry and what your treasury should do about it. The mechanics with numbers. Reserves sit in short-term government debt. The 3-month treasury bill yields about 3.7% today. Tether holds over $140 billion of treasury exposure, one of the 20 largest holders of US government debt on the planet, and reported around $15 billion in profit last year. Circle parks roughly 80% of USDC reserves in a BlackRock-managed government money market fund and earns billions a year on it. You, the holder, receive exactly zero. And in the US, that is now law. The Genius Act bars issuers from passing reserve yield directly to token holders. The yield question is structural, with 3 honest answers. 1. Hold balances in a coin whose economics you share. The consortium models pay partners from reserve earnings, attributed monthly to whoever drives activity. That is a contract term, negotiated before integration, never after. 2. Shrink the float itself. Mint on demand, redeem aggressively, and hold dollars in your own yielding accounts instead of someone else's token. Zero-fee mint and redeem makes just-in-time treasury a real design. 3. Accept the cost knowingly, priced and reviewed, because operational speed is worth it on some corridors. All 3 are defensible. Drifting into one by default is not. Now measure what the float actually costs. Pre-funding is the hidden tax of stablecoin operations, balances parked across chains and corridors so payouts never wait. $10 million of idle float at today's bill yield forgoes about $1,000 every day. $370,000 a year, invisible on any invoice. Instrumented. Average idle balance per corridor times days times the bill rate. That number belongs in the same dashboard as your transaction fees because it is usually larger. Then automate the sweep. Set a target balance per wallet from real payout volatility, enough for the worst hour, not the worst month. Above threshold, redeem to yielding cash. Below, mint just in time. Rules run continuously. Humans set thresholds quarterly and sign exceptions. Your treasury policy for this asset fits on one page. Tiers, thresholds, signers, and the DPEG pause from your pilot runbook. One more line for the CFO conversation. Reserve economics explain the entire vendor market. Why issuers court your volume? Why consortiums share yield? Why processors were acquired for billions? Everyone is competing for the float your payments create. Walk into every negotiation knowing that you are the product and price accordingly. The Monday directive. Measure idle float per corridor this week. Balance, days, yield foregone. Put the yield share question in writing to every issuer you evaluate. Set sweep thresholds and name the signer. And add float cost to the pilot dashboard next to fees, where the CFO will actually see it. Final episode, refunds, disputes, and fraud. Commerce needs an undo button. And on-chain money doesn't have one. You'll have to build it.